Hey folks, Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to another Thursday live stream. Today's discussion is going to be important. It's going to be about some key developments or some key takeaways that I have till now from the World Economic Forum event. We will discuss about that, but before getting on to the highlights of World Economic Forum, I'm sure everyone would want to know about Nifty levels. Today, markets did perform pretty well. Let me just open up trading view and show you a few charts, few key levels. Uh, just sharing my screen right away. All right, here we go. Now, if you did check out my live stream, which I did on Tuesday, that is when the market saw a big correction, almost 350 points down is what we saw on Nifty the other day. And I had told you that one very important level is of 200 DEMA, correct? And if you see here, 200 DEMA support was taken very nicely, and the market did close a little bit above 200 DEMA. What happened on the next day was that there was a big selling pressure. 25,000 psychological support was broken. 24,921 was the mark from which we saw a recovery, and it closed almost at the 200 DEMA mark. What happened today? Again, same thing. It did open here, and the sellers actually took control again. But if you see here, what is the important point? 200 DEMA has been honored one more time, but it closed somewhere between 200 DEMA and 150 DEMA. Okay, so has the market regained its strength or anything like that? I don't think so. Currently, what we should be checking out is again the same level of 200 DEMA, 25,167. We have one more level that has been established yesterday, which is 24,900 something. Okay, so 24,900 level is what we should again check. But what made the market rebound today? Are there any specific reasons for that? Is what we are going to understand. I'm sure you would. I mean, for those who love geopolitics and those who love analyzing what's happening around the world, I think today's discussion is going to be extremely important. It's going to be really interesting. Even when I was reading through a lot of news articles, even I was like, "Acha, is this how the dots can be joined?" So whatever interpretation I'm giving, solely, I mean, what I tried to connect the dots. I'm telling you. Of course, all related or relevant data I'm going to show you, so that it's not like generalized data per se. Okay, so let's understand very clearly. First things first, Davos 2026, where the World Economic Forum is being held. Correct. Uh, what exactly is this World Economic Forum? It is basically a place where current issues are discussed, future growth is discussed, what can be done as, I mean, the point that we say, right? Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So all countries put together, if we all were to achieve a goal, then how can it be achieved? All these things are discussed, trades are discussed, a lot of points are discussed during this entire World Economic Forum. Now, if you were to understand how many people are attending that, if I'm talking about India, India has sent its largest ever delegation, and that includes 100 plus CEOs, it includes 10 plus state governments. So, again, something important that India has sent its highest ever delegation. But one more important point is that if you look at the overall turnout, okay, overall turnout that we have seen at the World Economic Forum, that is also at the highest right now. Okay, what is your perception? I just, so as I said, right now this can be perceived in different ways. So what is your perception if countries, I mean, if key persons from all over the world are participating in large numbers at World Economic Forum? Would you consider that as a good sign, or would you consider that as a sign of caution? How would you analyze it? Again, this is a point of analysis, right? This is a point of perception. So everyone, there's no right or wrong answer. I would just want to know your thoughts on that. That if for the World Economic Forum, if countries top leaders, top CEOs are attending in large numbers, it's like one of the highest participation, would you consider that as a positive sign, or would you consider that as something like caution? Okay, I get the first answer from Anirudh as caution. Okay, anyone else? People are maybe just trying to gauge the waters. What could it be? Okay, I'll also share my view. So Preeti says both, I feel. Okay. I'll also share my view. I feel this is again something like caution. See, when world leaders are ready to keep their schedules aside and they are coming there to participate, means they want to be sure that whatever is being discussed, they need to be updated about that. If they feel that Mr. Trump, who is anyways doing so many things at the same time, and if they feel that they need to figure out where the winds are blowing before the storm hits, I think that is where a lot of people, key people from different countries of the world, they are attending this. So this is like one of the highest ever participations that we are seeing at World Economic Forum. And I personally feel that uh, the top leaders or CEOs are a bit cautious. They want to understand what's happening, and that is the reason why the attendance is extremely high. Okay. Now, there are some points which everyone knows, so I'm just going to breeze through those points. Current important point is about Greenland, and recently I posted a reel wherein I had put up a caption that currently markets are in red because of Greenland. Okay, so everyone knows that what Mr. Trump had as his position for Greenland. Earlier, he was kind of soft on his words. Then he said that just because some boat landed on Greenland, that the reason why Denmark should have control over that. We don't accept that. We don't agree with that, and we believe that we also have an important say on Greenland. Okay, he has not positioned it that we want it because of some rare earth minerals or something like that. He has positioned it on the basis of national security. He says that for USA to retain its national security, we would need Greenland, is what he's saying. Now, has he said that we are going to deploy troops or anything like that? No. He, in fact, at Davos, he very clearly mentioned that we would not be deploying troops. Very important. He told that we will not even apply tariffs for this entire Greenland issue. Okay. If you remember, I had the day before yesterday's live stream. Day before yesterday, he had said that we are going to apply 10% tariffs on 8 European countries who are not supporting my stand on Greenland. Is what he had told. Okay, and that is the reason why markets again fell sharply. 2 days later, Mr. Trump says, "Oh, I'm not going to put any tariffs on European nations." So that is my current stand. Okay. So all men who say that women change their opinion very fast, they have a lot of mood swings. Please, you know who is the biggest competitor for us. Okay, there is some person on earth who has way higher mood swings than us, who changes his decision way faster than we do. Okay, so next time don't blame it on the girls, right? Okay, so coming back to our discussion, talking about his stance, when he said that, okay, I'm not going to put any tariffs, that was taken as a positive sign, and that is why markets actually rebounded today. Okay, now coming to an important point. Okay, he did say that we are not going to impose tariffs, but always remember, once the damage is done, it is done. Because every leader in the world right now understands that today is saying X thing, tomorrow he may say I never said that, or maybe tomorrow he may say okay, I've changed my mind. So the problem is that because of this uncertainty, the overall scenario that is happening right now in the markets, that is becoming a bit uncertain because of the entire volatility. Okay, so first things first, let me just tell you one more time. Whatever he had told about Greenland, he completely took a reverse gear. Trump spoke to Mr. Mark Rutte, or Root, or whatever is the pronunciation, who is the NATO Secretary General. Okay, Mr. Mark is what I'll say, and he confirmed that okay, I'm not going to charge any tariffs, and that is why it was taken positively. Okay, but wait, French President Emmanuel Macron, he said that today he is saying that we will not charge tariffs, but if it does, we are not going to keep quiet. Now comes an important point. Okay, French president said that Europe may deploy something called as trade bazooka. Okay, I'll be very honest. Even when I read it for the first time, I was like, "Acha, this is a new term, new knowledge alert." So even I tried to read a little bit more on what is this concept of trade bazooka. In simple words, it's like economic warfare. Okay, uh, in in Hindi, it will be like tu share to main sawa share. So it is like a massive coordinated retaliation. So not only one country. So for example, if USA is putting tariffs on France, France is, it's not going to be only us who will retaliate with tariffs. It will be a coordinated effort for retaliation. Example, if USA puts 10% tariff on, let's say, Europe will not retaliate with only 10%, they may retaliate with 20%. So that is what is nothing but trade bazooka. Uh, it's to share to my sawa share. They will retaliate, and how? That is what French President Emmanuel Macron said. Okay. Now this is about Europe, is what we discussed right now. Third angle. See, I'm discussing three, four dots right now, and at the end, I will try and connect as per my thought process. Okay, so please pay attention. Third, if you know, when China's representative was speaking at the World Economic Forum, if you saw his clippings on Instagram or whatever, he very clearly mentioned that we have a record high surplus of 1.2 trillion dollars right now. Now you can imagine, in this entire scenario of tariffs and uncertainty and this and that, China is still saying that we have a record trade surplus of 1.2 trillion dollars. Now, how big is this number? If you were to compare it with some country's economy, I think it could be as big as Indonesia's entire economy. Indonesia's, I don't know the exact number, but I'm saying roughly Indonesia's entire economy will be equal to China's trade surplus right now. Now that is perceived as aggressive trade policy, and China is saying that we are ready to be a consumer as well. We are ready to be the world's consumer, but right now we are as good as the world's factory. Okay, so what is China saying? China is saying, okay, we are also ready to import more, but currently everyone is buying from us, so hum bhi kya kare? Okay, so that is what China has mentioned, that they are in a big surplus right now. Okay, now you might be like, Rachna, the the entire live stream discussion, or the title was, is India the next superpower? And India, till now I have not even uttered a single word for India. Now let us try and join the dots. Okay, but before I join the dots, I'm sure you might have even read about European Union's trade deal which they are trying to strike with India, and they have very clearly mentioned that this is going to be like a mother of all trade deals. I'm sure you might have read this in the news, right? Just let me know in the comments. European Union is extremely excited that they would be uh, striking a deal with India. They're saying this is like the going to be like the mother of all trade deals. They are saying that with this trade deal, we might be able to tap into 2 billion consumers, and whatever would be the trade amount, that would be as good as 25% of the GDP. So if we are able to strike this deal with European Union, it's going to be a big thing, not only for India, for European Union as well. Okay, now let us try and join the dots. Okay, I talked about USA, who is imposing tariffs. I talked about trade bazooka, which was about France's Emmanuel Macron talking about trade bazooka. Economic warfare, basically retaliatory tariffs. Number three, we talked about China having a big trade surplus. And number four, I talked about European Union saying that we are on the verge of striking a mother of all trade deals with India. Now, why on earth is European Union wanting to strike a trade deal with India? Is it that right now only they thought that we should strike a trade deal with India? So whatever I read, I came to know that since years or since decades, this is still in process. In Marathi, we say "भिजत घोंगडं पडलंय." Means what? It is in मतलब तारीख पे तारीख types. Okay, it's just happening and happening, but it has not yet been finalized. Then why does European Union feel the need to strike a trade deal with India right now? Okay, now connecting the dots. it is a possibility that Europe right now has understood that they can't be over reliant on a single power. Okay. Is USA misbehaving right now? Yes. So for Europe, what is happening? US is ideally their ally, and US threatened Europe if they don't. If they don't agree with US's stance on Greenland. So Europe said, okay, maybe relying on USA, relying only on USA can be a big question mark. Number one, relying on Russia, that can also be a big problem only with Russia, because we have seen right now with what happened with Russian energy. When US put tariffs on Russia, they were not able to buy energy, they were not able to buy oil from Russia. Number three, could they rely on China? This is again difficult. So China right now has openly said that they are in a big trade surplus. So tomorrow, if China says that, like we saw right now, that any silver, if it is going to go outside China, that will require government's approvals. So that again is a big question mark. So three big names, be it US, be it Russia, be it China. What I understood from this whole reading is that they want to diversify their reliance. They neither want to rely excessively on USA, nor on China, nor on Russia. They want to rely on some nation who has not yet played in a foul manner. Okay. They have decent enough capacity, they have decent enough technology. I'm not saying best in class, I'm not saying best in the world, above average. And they are wanting to have a good trade partner who can give above average quality with surety, and they will not play foul. And that is where I believe India comes into play, because they know that as of now we have not stopped anything. We exactly, I think when I just said, when I was saying, that's India, uh, right? So that is my understanding of why all of a sudden they are saying, because it is not like this is the first time they are thinking about striking a trade deal with India. They have been doing this since so many years, but because of the entire geopolitical scenario that is happening right now, I believe that they are wanting to diversify their trade relations with countries whom they can trust. Exactly, Samir says that. So trust India, they are trying. That is what my thought process is. Again, let me clarify this to everyone. I am not a geopolitical expert. I'm just trying my level best to read through a lot of news articles, consume a lot of content. I try making my own notes. I try analyzing it by myself. So whatever I understood, whatever I feel is right, I'm just presenting this in front of you. Okay. But now we also have to understand one more very important point, that if we are really able to strike a trade deal with Europe, is that going to be good for us, or is that going to be good for them? Uh, I'll just tell you what I exactly mean by this. I was very curious to know that who is selling more to whom, right? So for that, I just prepared one small, I've just taken a screenshot, I guess, for this. Let me just show that to you. Okay, now if you see here, if you see India, oops, sorry, if you see India's top trading partner, for us, it's not USA. For India, USA is not the top trading partner. For India, China is also not the top trading partner. I understand both these are countries. EU is the entire union. I agree that. But whatever trade deal that we are talking about, it is with the European Union, not with a specific country in Europe. So if we are able to strike a deal with with the entire European Union, that is going to be an extremely important point for us, because it is India's top trading partner, and they have 11.5% of our total trade. Now, just for everyone's understanding, okay, please pay attention for everyone's understanding. Uh, okay. Um, Whenever I'm saying that Europe is our biggest trading partner, that does not mean that we are exporting more to Europe. Very important point. Huh? When I'm saying that Europe is India's biggest trading partner, I'm not saying that Europe is our biggest customer, nor am I saying Europe is our biggest supplier. Whenever I'm saying that Europe is our top trading partner, it means imports plus exports put together is equal to trading. Okay, so I hope this is clear. No one should be mistaken that array Europe wants to strike a trade deal with us so that they can get only they can get benefited. So is it that whenever I'm saying for India, Europe is the biggest trading partner, are they our biggest supplier? No. Are they our biggest customer? No. Whenever I'm saying that they are our biggest trade partner, it means that whatever amount in $1 billion, in billion euros, whatever trade we do, uska highest share, buying plus selling put together, is European Union at the highest position right now. Is this point fair enough? Is this understood? Yes. If that be so, now let us understand one more important point. What about Europe? For India, Europe is the biggest trading partner. One more time. For India, Europe is the biggest trading partner. But what about European Union? For European Union, USA is their biggest trading partner. Second is China, then UK, and da 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 da. India is only 2.4%. So whenever Europe is trading, for Europe, they are trading way higher with US. They are trading way higher with China, with UK, with Switzerland. They are barely trading with us. That's only 2.4% with us. Is there a massive headroom for growth? And answer is yes. Okay. I hope you have understood this very important point. This is neither about who is importing to who is exporting to whom. This is about who is trading more with whom. Correct. Now, when I read this, I thought I should also check that are we like net importers or are we like net exporters? So, like we have something like a parallel. I'm saying, okay, this is also a government website that I'm sharing right now. Let me just share my screen once again. Um, Okay. So this is policy.trade.ec.europa.eu. This is the European, you can see here, an official website of the European Union. Okay. So whatever data I'm presenting in front of you, that's absolute authentic data. Now, if you see here, this talks about EU trade relations with India. Okay, facts, figures, latest developments, whatever. Now, if I'm just scrolling down here, you can see trade in goods, in Europe billion. Now, if you see here, EU imports. How much has EU imported? It is 71.3 billion euros. Okay, 71.3 billion euros is what EU has imported. How much has EU exported? 48.8 billion euros. Basically, Europe is at a trade deficit with India of 22.5 billion euros. This is important. This is important. I'm repeating. It means that you is this like total EU imports? No, we are on India's page. So this is about EU trade relations with India. That is the whole page all about. Okay. So this says that EU has imported goods and services worth 71 point, only goods, 71.3 billion euros they have imported from India. 48.8 billion euros they have exported to India, and they are at a net deficit of 22.5 billion euros. Of course, I mean, inversely, if I'm talking about India, India is at a trade surplus of 22.5 billion euros. Correct? So, if we open up our markets more to Europe, is there a possibility that we will still be at a bigger surplus? Answer is yes. Even if you check about trading and services, same case. EU exports 26 billion euros, EU imports 33.8 billion euros. So again, if it is about services, they are at a deficit, we are at a surplus. If you understand about foreign direct investment, of course, I mean, we investing in Europe versus Europe investing in us is going to be absolutely way more. Europe has invested way more in India. That is the balance of 130.8 billion euros. Okay, are you able to understand why am I saying that this is a big opportunity if we are able to actually strike this deal with European Union? So that is the reason why I thought I should share some data, share some important statistics with you. And overall, if we are able to strike this trade deal, uh, as per whatever I read, okay, I'll also show you one more important trading economics related point. One minute, let me share my screen once again. This is going to be the last data set for you all. I know I've bombarded you all with a lot of information today, but this is European Union imports from India, trading economics normal website. So this is about European Union imports from India. What do they import? Total 77.06 billion. In that, highest is electronic equipment, electronic equipment, chemicals, mineral fuels, oils, metals again, nuclear reactors, boilers, machinery, pharma, pearls, precious stones, metals, articles of apparel, net, vehicles. Vehicles may it will not be a final product. It will be auto and auto ancillaries basically. Okay, auto parts, auto components basically. So all these are the items that they are importing from us. So if you were to understand which could be the different sectors which could get benefited, obviously it could be pharma, it could be something like textiles, it could be auto components, it could be green technology, and needless to say, IT and digital services. Okay, so I believe this is where we can understand how India is positioned uh, in this entire thing. So uh, again, for those who joined in late, this is a quick summary. Okay, what are the key highlights of this entire Davos meeting? Number one, we said that uh, Trump very clearly mentioned that though they are interested in Greenland, they will not send any troops, they will not impose tariff. But just 2 or 3 days ago, he had said that they are going to impose tariff starting 1st of February. So once a statement is done, damage is done. What did French President Macron say? He said that if USA is going to threaten us with tariffs, we are not going to keep quiet. We will deploy trade bazooka. What is trade bazooka? That is nothing but economic retaliation. आप शेर हम सवा शेर. If you are imposing us with 10% tariffs, we'll impose you with 20% tariffs. So that is what French President Emmanuel Macron said. Number three important point, we talked about China. China very clearly told that currently we are at a 1.2 trillion dollar surplus. So I in fact gave you a fun fact. This could be as good as entire Indonesia's economy. That was the amount of China's trade surplus. China said people perceive or countries are perceiving us to be the world's supplier. We are dumping goods all over the world, but of course, we are interested to be a world buyer as well. But the fact is that they are supplying way more right now. In this entire picture, where does India fit? European Union recently, I mean, the top official mentioned that we are very close to striking a trade deal with India, and this will be like a mother of all trade deals. And I also mentioned that it's not like European Union is just wanting to strike a trade deal with India right now. This has been going on for months or years together. Why right now? Because they have seen what is US doing, which is their closest, one of their closest allies. They are, I mean, US is not is threatening them with tariffs right now. Second, Russia, they can't completely rely on right now. Again, if US puts in on big tariffs on Russia, there'll be a problem for energy supply from Russia. Number three, if it is about China, China is anyways dumping to the whole world. That could be, I mean, dumping or whatever. They supplying way more to the world? Yes, that comes up in facts and figures. So that is the reason why they are wanting to diversify. They are wanting to diversify to a trade partner who is way more reliable and who would not ideally do a foul play. And maybe that is the reason why they are looking at India right now. India is positioned at such a place right now. Again, we should accept who we are. We may not have like the best technology in the world right now, but are we? Definitely above average we are. And would we be in a position to improve as the months, as the years pass by, as and how we also get access to more and more technology? We should be able to deliver more and more. So that could be the reason why everyone is wanting to strike trade deals with India. India has been called out so many times in this forum. And I also told you about numbers. If I'm talking about European Union and India, we are in a trade surplus even currently. But if this entire deal takes place, we should be way more at an amazing position. So I hope you have understood about this entire key highlights of World Economic Forum Summit. Okay. Uh, this was and again, let me repeat, this was an honest effort from my side to quickly tell you about all the happenings at NATO, sorry, at your at World Economic Forum. And I also mentioned I'm not a geopolitical expert, but whatever I have read, whatever I have tried to understand, I just thought of sharing my views with you all. I would want to know your feedback. Did you understand? Did you like this entire discussion? Should we be doing more of such geopolitical discussions? You may have your views, no second thoughts on that, but do let me know. Because I'm reading a lot, I just always feel that if I get to know something, I should share it with you all. But the point is, are you interested in all these things or not? So do let me know very openly if you want to understand more from me about geopolitics. I would love to do such streams as well, or small snippets, shorts, reels, videos, whatever. अरे क्या बात है. Very nice. I'm getting a lot of yes, 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 yes. बढ़िया, बढ़िया, बढ़िया. Thank you so much. Okay, fantastic. Enjoyed. Yes, please. We enjoyed a lot. Thank you very much. A lot of yes and yes and yes. Okay, thank you for that. All these things on one side. Now let's come back to one favorite topic. Uh, Samir said yes. Maybe I need to watch it for the second time. Why not? Why not? Definitely. Uh, a lot I understand from you. The best teacher ever. Thank you so much. Very informative. Thank you. With that, let us also try and have a quick understanding of silver. Correct. Everyone knows today silver. So let me share my screen. Something interesting happening in silver. Okay. So if you see here, silver futures. Okay. Let me go to the daily chart. The silver is up right now, 1.3%. Ooh. During normal market hours, stock market hours, it was down by I think 2.5 or 3%, whatever. I'm not sure if we can see silver ETFs here. Silver ETF. Oh yes, we have a silver ETF here. And look at that. Silver ETF is down 11% today. Okay, silver ETF is down 11% today, and silver normal MCX right now it's market is on right now. We just saw 2% something at 0.97 right now, 0.98. If I just check silver USD 2 ounce, that is 2.5% up. Wow, there is so much happening in silver right now. I'm getting uh, so many questions that should we be buying silver right now. I just thought of reiterating that one more time. uh, Currently silver is at an extremely high level. Why did the ETFs correct? Number one, mispricing. Silver ETFs were way more priced as compared to the normal underlying asset also. So there was a clear mispricing which got corrected. And number two, the moment there is going to be some sort of certainty, there is going to be a correction. When Trump said we will not impose any tariffs on European Union, immediately silver started to fall, and silver ETFs fell more badly. Kalyani, the point that I'm mentioning is uh, silver ETFs were mispriced. The pace at which normal futures had gone up versus silver ETFs had gone up. Silver ETF had gone up way higher than even the normal underlying silver. So it was already priced in. The price was extremely high as compared to even the normal underlying asset. That is the reason why it corrected. Okay. Ramesh is saying all countries unitedly should announce sanctions against India. Jay is saying, what an overview. Ultra wide, zoomed out, felt like watching from the moon. Ooh, kya baat hai. All right. So again, one more time. Is this a good time to buy silver in bulk? Answer is absolutely no. Silver not the right time to buy in bulk. Anyone who is doing SIPs, maybe you can consider continuing it, but please don't buy silver in bulk right now. If you want to understand one more, chalo, आज मन कर रहा है आज. I'll share you one more important point. Okay, this is silver. Okay, now let us go to platinum. But platinum has given a breakout right now. When I was seeing this in the morning, I'll tell you what was the position. In the morning, it was somewhere here. It was showing some signs of wearing out. I'll tell you why platinum is important to check. And platinum is 3% up. No wonder we are seeing some reversal in silver. Okay, important. Okay, if you know this, silver has two use cases: normal as a store of value, and second, industrial demand. If you were to understand store of value, typically gold, silver, both are analyzed. Hmm? But if you were to understand silver's demand from an industrial demand perspective, platinum is also checked, because platinum has good use cases in a variety of industries, including auto as well. Okay, so if platinum is doing well, that tells us that overall demand for silver would also, I mean, could possibly go up, and not only as a store of value but also as industrial demand. Now, one more metal that can be tracked along with silver is copper. So let us quickly check how is copper performing right now. uh, Copper, let us check for USD again. Copper is showing some signs of weakness right now. Yeah, this is what I was checking. If you have seen this, copper was down 23% in a single week. Hmm? Since then, it showed a nice recovery, but it's absolutely stagnating here, and it's showing big candles, big wicks from the top, if you can see that. And it is showing some key resistance here right now. So, copper shows overall global demand. Okay, uh, global demand from industrial usage perspective. So what I have learned over last few whatever months, days, years, whatever, silver, whenever you are going to analyze silver, don't analyze only from store of value perspective. Analyze it from two angles: store of value plus industrial usage. For store of value, you can check silver charts, gold charts. For industrial usage, also check platinum, and also you can check copper. Okay, platinum right now, as we saw, it has given a kind of breakout, but till morning, I mean till today afternoon, it was giving up on the resistance level. Copper is still at resistance, so it will be interesting to watch how platinum and copper play out. And in if those go in the upward direction, maybe silver can also continue its spree. But again, let me repeat, does that mean that you have to invest a lot in silver right now? I don't think so. It's already at a crazy level. uh, if you are doing SIPs, one may consider continuing SIPs. Okay, uh, gold in bulk, again, I don't think so, no. Why is Kalyan Jewelers falling? I mean, even I checked today, Kalyan Jewelers has corrected, I think, almost 25% over the last few trading sessions. But even I'm not aware as to why has that happened, but yes, it has. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, right. I think it is any other questions? Quick questions is what I'm checking. Okay, I think this is it. But before I sign off today, if you remember, I had done a video on Gift Nifty. I hope you have seen that. Pooja, today you have not pasted even one single link. Let me tell you, Pooja, if you can just share the link of our Gift Nifty video. Many people had asked about Gift Nifty. Uh, I had done a basic explainer video on what is Gift Nifty. After that, I got an opportunity to go to Gift City. I visited Gift City. I made a reel and a short on that as well. And after that reel, many people asked me that if we were to invest through Gift City, how can that be done? So I just thought that I should do a separate video on how can one invest through Gift City. I'll be releasing that video tomorrow. So anyone who is interested to know about how can you invest through Gift City. So if you want to invest in US stocks, let us say, okay, US stocks, not directly by investing through a US broker directly, but through an Indian broker who is registered in Gift City, then what can be done? So a very important video coming up tomorrow. Please don't forget to watch that. uh, Gold VCP pattern break. क्या बात है? Who is that? Rajiv. Rajiv, have you done my course on price action? That's a fantastic analysis. You have done it very nicely. Chalo, now I will show you. Rajiv, please share if you have done my course on uh, price action analysis. In the meantime, I'll just open up the gold chart. Gold dollar. Why is it not showing up properly? Yes. So let me share my screen one more time quickly. Rajiv is saying yes. Badhiya, badhiya. I don't know. What's wrong. There is some problem with screen sharing. I don't know what's happening. Anyways, but yes, you are correct, Rajiv. There is a VCP in gold on daily time frame. How to buy platinum ETFs? You can't. To the best of my knowledge, you can't. It is not traded. Not traded in India. In Indian ETFs, you can't trade platinum ETFs. To the best of my knowledge, again. Can you check for Nifty, PSU, bank, and defense sector? Defense sector, I think it will be interesting to watch after budget. I mean, during budget, if we get a lot of announcements, ideally we should. In that case, watching defense will be extremely important. If metal goes up like this, are we going to see any crash or recession? Let's not link directly to recession. For recession, we need to be in negative GDP growth 2 quarters back to back, and we are strong enough. I don't think that's even a discussion right now. Okay. All right, that is it. It's 45 minutes into the stream. Today we dug down into a totally different topic on geopolitics, on what happened in the World Economic Forum. Even I enjoyed researching. I hope you enjoyed as well. Two important things. Tomorrow, the video on how to invest through Gift City abroad in US stocks through Gift City. So that is what you can check. And also, we will have uh, some special offers on the 26th, only on the 26th. So if you want to put your reminders for some special offers on 26th, you can do that as well. So that will be on our courses, of course. So anyone who is interested to enroll for any of our courses, we would have discounts on the 26th. Okay. A video on NPS as many rules have changed. We did a video, I think, last year only, if I'm not mistaken, but let's see. Okay. Oh, paisa vasool stream. Kya baat hai. Thank you so much. What to do with REC Limited? I mean, I am holding, or kya? I am a fundamental investor. I'm a long-term investor. I don't intend to sell it in the near future immediately. No. What about copper? Can we consider buying it? I mean, not a great idea according to me. Metals extremely risky to buy other than gold and silver. Okay. All right. I think this is it. Thank you for joining in big numbers. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye bye.